Are you searching for a smartphone that meet all of your needs in a limited budget? It seems impossible, because all the flagship smartphones come with huge price tags. And when we have limited budget, we have to compromise on many things. If you are also searching for a best smartphone in a tight budget, you can stop your search. In today's video, we will be sharing top 5 best mid-range phones of 2022. But before continuing further, kindly hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon, so you never miss any update from us. Let's continue with our video. Number 5. Realme GT2. Realme's GT2 delivers the goods for mid-range buyers, with a powerful processor, great primary camera, and a surprisingly mature design. It's just a shame the secondary cameras aren't so impressive. First of all, the Realme GT2 has a bright and vibrant 120Hz OLED screen. Also impressive is the 50 megapixels primary camera. This main camera uses the great Sony IMX766 sensor and delivers excellent image quality day and night. And while the highlight retention doesn't quite match that of the very best phones, its performance is still great, considering the GT2's mid-tier cost. Realme GT2 also has a high-end processor. Sure, it's Qualcomm's flagship from 2021, but it still performs extremely well in 2022, and will no doubt continue to do so for years to come. This phone is emblematic of the appeal of Realme phones. They often deliver hardware better than the competition, and this typically outweighs whatever finesse the back-end software may slightly lack. Battery life is the main possible reason to give you pause. While the Realme GT2's 5000 mAh battery capacity is precisely what we hope for in a phone like this, the Realme GT2 is a phone you will likely need to charge every day. You may even, as we have on occasion, have to give it a top-up before a night out. Number 4. Google Pixel 7. The Pixel 7 builds on the Pixel 6's success with stellar cameras and a more advanced Tensor G2 chipset. It's not going to dethrone the iPhone 14 or Galaxy S22, but the Pixel 7 is a great value. The Pixel 7 builds on Google's computational photography prowess, capturing sharp photos while delivering new features like Photo Unblur to rescue blurry shots. There's also a new cinematic blur feature for video, and it's all powered by a new Google-made Tensor G2 chip that delivers new experiences and capabilities unique to the Pixel 7 lineup that just might convince people that Google's phones deserve a shot. Pixel 7 houses its rear cameras in a bar that stretches the length of the phone. It's a more polished look this year, as the Pixel 7 swaps out its predecessor's plastic camera bar for one made out of aluminum with a handsome matte finish. Aluminum lines the frame of the phone as well. At 6.3 inches, the OLED display on the Pixel 7 is slightly smaller than the Pixel 6's 6.4-inch panel. Pixel 7 offers an adaptive 90 Hz refresh rate. While not the 120 Hz rate found on the Pixel 7 Pro, you still enjoy some smoother scrolling, especially when compared to a phone with a 60 Hz display like the iPhone 14. Cameras remain the Pixel's calling card, though that's not because of any substantial hardware changes to the Pixel 7 setup. Like the Pixel 6, the Pixel 7 offers you a 50 megapixels main camera and a 12 megapixels ultra-wide lens, each with the same apertures as last year. There's no dedicated telephoto lens on the Pixel 7 as there is on the Pixel 7 Pro, but the new Tensor chipset powering the phone does improve Google's Super Res Zoom capability to offer an 8x digital zoom. Number 3. Poco X4 Pro 5G. The Poco X4 Pro packs a 6.67-inch 120Hz Super AMOLED screen and employs the Snapdragon 695 5G chipset, a departure from the flagship-grade Snapdragon 860 within the Poco X3 Pro, but a small improvement over the Poco X3 NFC's Snapdragon 732G. This mid-range SoC offers good CPU performance and 5G connectivity, though. The camera is your usual tri-eye setup with a high-res 108 megapixels primary, an 8 megapixels ultra-wide, and a 2 megapixels macro shooter. There is no depth sensor as opposed to other Redmi Note 11 models and the previous Poco X3 phones. The Poco X4 Pro offers stereo speakers and all sorts of fan-favorite features such as FM radio, a 3.5mm jack, a microSD expansion, and even an IR port. You can also charge its large 5000 mAh battery incredibly fast with the bundled 67-watt charger. The Poco X4 Pro 5G runs on MIUI 13 for Poco, which is based on Android 11. We were a bit surprised to find the latest MIUI without the latest Android OS, but this is also not a first for Xiaomi, and we are sure the update will arrive soon enough. Number 2. OnePlus Nord 2T. The OnePlus Nord 2T isn't the most exciting phone of 2022, but it's hard for a mid-range handset to be that. Instead, this is a smartphone with various tweaks and improvements compared to its predecessor, and that makes for one of the best options if you don't want to spend a lot on a phone. The OnePlus Nord 2T doesn't differ from its predecessor in many ways, but the design is one of the most significant changes. It shares a general vibe with the OnePlus Nord 2 5G, but there are some significant changes, including a much larger camera module on the rear of the phone. This has been the most commented on aspect from everyone I've shown the Nord 2T, and it has proven itself a divisive look. The screen is the same as we saw on the OnePlus Nord 2 5G, but that isn't necessarily bad. It's a 6.43 inches in mold with a resolution of 1080 by 2400. That means 409 pixels per inch, which is suitable for watching most videos, playing games, or anything else you want your phone screen to show. The brightness levels are okay, but I often had to experiment with the settings to get it right. The automatic brightness here isn't fantastic either. The screen is a smooth 90 Hz, which may be a bit jarring coming from a handset with a 120 Hz display, but it's good enough if you're upgrading from a phone with a 60 Hz refresh rate, which is still common among budget devices. Android 12 software is on the Nord 2T, but it comes in the form of the company's Oxygen OS 12.1 overlay. Number 1. Google Pixel 6a. If you're familiar with the new look Google unveiled with its Pixel 6 phones, then the Pixel 6a holds no surprises. The back features the same two-tone design with a horizontal camera bar, separating the brighter top portion from the more expansive muted color. Flip over the Pixel 6a, and it's a slightly smaller version of the regular Pixel 6, right down to the thin bezel surrounding its display and the punch hole cutout for the selfie cam in the center top of the screen. Google continues to use OLED panels for its lower-cost Pixel phones when makers of comparably priced handsets often turn to LCD. The Pixel 6a maintains the two-camera setup that the Pixel 5a used, but there's a step back in the number of megapixels found on the ultra-wide angle lens. The 6a uses a 12-megapixel sensor, compared to 16 megapixels on the Pixel 5a. However, the sensor itself is larger this time around, so the Pixel 6a is likely to let in more light when you turn to its ultra-wide angle lens. The main shooter still uses a 12.2 megapixel sensor. Battery life has proven to be quite a puzzler with the Pixel 6a. Google promises up to 24 hours of regular usage from the phone. That's despite the fact that the Pixel 6a battery is actually smaller than it was on the Pixel 5a. We hope that you have enjoyed our video. Kindly give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon, so you never miss any update from us. Thanks for watching the video.